Hey everyone, today we're having a look at asking how long it takes to do something or to get somewhere. So the following phrase is a general way of asking how long something takes. Dono gurai kakarimasu ka? How long does it take? By appending extra information to the front of this set phrase, you can ask more specifically about the time it takes to go somewhere or to do something. So for example, on our following slide, we have this first pattern where we have place 1 followed by kara, place 2 followed by made, and then our phrase dono gurai kakarimasu ka? So for example, how long does it take to go from place 1 to place 2? So in the previous lesson, the word kara was used to emphasize the order of a set of actions, and translated into English, it roughly means after that. But in this example, kara is used as a reference point, and in English it means something similar to from, and can be used to talk about from one place to another or from one time to another. For example, from 1 p.m. until 2 p.m. So we just had a look at how to ask how long it takes to go from one place to another. But in this case, we want to ask how long an activity will take. So for example, we have an activity followed by the particle wa. Then we have our phrase dono gurai kakarimashita ka? So you can see here that our verb kakarimasu is actually in its past tense. So in this case, we're actually talking about something that's happened in the past. How long did the activity take? Instead of how long will the activity take? So using our example down the bottom, how long did the homework take? Shukurai wa dono gurai kakarimashita ka? So our activity is the homework, shukurai, and then our phrase dono gurai kakarimashita ka is just simply tacked on to the end. So how do we answer the questions? For the first and second examples that we looked at earlier, we just replace the word dono with the time, and then you keep the rest of the sentence as is. So for example, how long does it take to go from place 1 to place 2? We want to respond that it takes about 10 minutes. So we simply say 10分ぐらいかかります. 10分 is 10 minutes. Gurai means about or approximately, and kakarimasu, it means to take, as in time or money. Now, if we wanted to attach a mode of transportation to our answer, so for example, it takes 10 minutes by car or by bus or on foot, we simply attach that mode of transport to the start of our response, and then we just follow on with the time, gurai kakarimasu. So for example, it takes about 10 minutes on foot. 歩いて10分ぐらいかかります. 歩いて is from the verb 歩きます, which means to walk. So what we're saying is, in order to walk there, it will take about 10 minutes. So we use that response if we are talking about the time it takes to get from one place to another. But how do we respond to the question about an activity and how long an activity takes? So we have this question, how long did the homework take? Shukurai wa dono gurai kakarimashita ka? And to answer that question, we simply put the activity first, followed by the time, and then again this word gurai and our verb kakarimashita. Keeping in mind that it's a past tense question, so we have to keep our answer in past tense also. So we have shukurai wa 10分ぐらいかかりました. The homework took about 10 minutes. So we just replace the word dono with the time that it actually takes to do the activity, and we keep the rest of the sentence the same. Now obviously you can change the times and the activities and the locations to suit whatever situation you are actually dealing with. So that's about all for this topic, but if you have any comments or questions, please let me know.